Mogul, co-founder of Elkins Family Enterprise, popping in for Marketing Monday. I'm gonna go over here again to see if Facebook is gonna let me share. Let me go live on Facebook. So yes. All right, I'm done with the technical stuff. So those of you who are on Instagram who might be wondering like what's going on, what is she doing? Um, I'm in the process of sharing with you guys how to optimize your website on a Wix website. So there's some things that we have to do. As you guys know, I always say that I'm an SEO enthusiast. I am all things SEO all the time. So I'm coming on here to share with you guys. A lot of times there's so many pieces that go into how to get traffic to your website, right? And I did a video on Facebook the other day about explaining what digital marketing is, explaining what it entails. So essentially it entails your email marketing strategy, your social media marketing strategy, your website, your overall website presence, your SEO, the copy that you put on. And when I say copy means like whatever you put on your social media posts, whatever you put on your website, everything works together for the good when it comes to digital marketing and get the message out there, right? So today we're going to talk about SEO. Right now, this is actually a website that I'm in the process of making for a client. She shout out to Miss Natalie. She sells hair, and so the name of her company is J Renee Hair. She came to me. I did not design this logo, but I did design the rest of the website. So the slides and pictures and the cutouts and all that structure of it, everything you see, I designed it for her. So I'm in the process of trying to connect her website to the Google console. And the thing that I like about Wix is that it's really user friendly. So those of you guys who don't know, I was just saying earlier that I use Wix, I use Squarespace, I use WordPress, website builder, pretty much almost everything people use to create websites I use. My background, I have a little bit of background in HTML coding as well as internet marketing and communications. So today we're focusing on SEO. We're going to talk about what we need to do on the back end. So if you have a Wix site, you should be really, really excited. Some of the terminology that I'm using for this can be found like on other websites. So with WordPress, it's a little bit different. If you guys want, you could leave a comment and let me know what platform your website is on, and I can try to figure out how to optimize it for you. If you want to see a tutorial on how to optimize your website, whatever platform you're on, please feel free to share. Okay, so right now we're on this Wix website, and so we're gonna go in. When you first go in, you're going to edit the website. Next, you're gonna go to manage pages. Then you choose the page you want to optimize. I believe all these are somewhat optimized already, but what you do, you click right here where these three buttons are, and then you're gonna go over to page SEO, right? So this is pretty much filled in, and so I want to kind of start from scratch. So what I'm gonna do is, let me see if this one's filled in. Page SEO. Yeah, this one's filled in too. So I've optimized it, but it's not quite ready to go all the way over to Google. But I want you guys to see something. So the information that we put in over here is what's going to reflect this. I'm sure you're pretty familiar with this. This is a preview of what your website is going to say when you go over to Google. So we want to make sure that, okay, so on Wix, when we go here, the first thing that we fill out right here is what people are going to see. It's what's going to show up in the tab of your website. So whenever you create a website, you want to make sure you go in and change that little symbol that people see so that they don't know where you built your website. And you also want to go in and change the name. So if I were to, delete this, and I'm going to copy it before I delete it, then we're not going to see anything. It's just going to be blank. So this is where we put the page name, we put the keywords. Keywords are words that are associated with whatever it is you sell. So if you're selling, children's clothing, you want to put the keyword in there for that. If you're selling bundles, you'll put bundle deals or hair bundles or ATL bundles, whatever it is that you want the keyword to pop for you, that's what you can put in. So you can put the keyword in, or you can put the name of your page, the location, and the site name. So for this client, I actually just put the name of her company, which is J Renee Hair Company. virgin Brazilian hair, Atlanta. These are keywords that she has. This is a demographic that serves her community, that serves her, brand. This is her ideal audience. So, she's actually located out of Alabama, but she still wants clients in, what is it? Atlanta, because that's a big demographic for hair. So after we fill that out, then it says, what's the page about? You want to add a description. Now, I know this is like tedious, but it's one of those things where it's kind of like filling out a job application. Like it's information that you don't really want to fill out, but you kind of need to fill out because it's going to help. So for her, I just put 100% virgin Brazilian hair, #1 supplier of mink Malaysian hair. Check out her 3D mink eyelashes, or check out our 3D mink eyelashes, because these are all essentially keywords for her. Now, the thing about SEO, you could set it up, but it usually takes a couple months in order to get it the way that you want it. So it's one thing to rank in SEO for your particular brand or for your brand name. It's a completely different thing to rank for the keywords associated with your name. So when we think about SEO, search engine optimization, when people are searching for things, they want to be able to find things that relate to the brand. So whenever we're filling out our description, we want to think like people search. So I know people are going to be searching for virgin Brazilian hair. And I know that's a product that I carry, and I know that's one of my keywords, so I'm going to include that in my description so that when the crawler goes out, it's picking up this. And it lines up, and this is what I talk about competitors for. The reason why I talk about competitors is because it's important to know the keywords that our competitors are using, because we can use that information in order to rank organically. If we use those same keywords that somebody might be paying for, you can actually use a content strategy in order to rank organically for it. Now, it depends. When you set up your business, it depends on if you want to get like immediate results right now, or if you want to get results for the long run. So that's what we need to decide. If you're going to play the long game, then you want to make sure that you're implementing these small steps that seem small, but they're really big. But we also want to make sure that we're producing content that matches whatever it is that we're doing. So, for somebody who, and this is just like free game Monday, so I would share, this is equivalent to a consultation that I would give somebody concerning SEO. So if I were this client, I would produce as much content that I can that has to do with virgin Brazilian hair, whether that's a video install, whether that's just a video showing the hair. Like, videos rank high organically, naturally, right? So if it were me, I would begin, even though I'm selling hair, to become someone who's creating content around it. Now, I know content gets a bad rap, but the truth of the matter is, unless you have $500 to $5,000 to invest in Google ads and Facebook ads for an ad campaign, content is 100% free. It's up to you. It comes with consistency, but it's a great way for you to use the free resources around you in order to put yourself in a position to win. So, if you're somebody who sells bundles, I would say do a blog, do a video series, do a vlog, or something that's going to increase. A lot of the more successful brands, like the #1 brand I think of when I think of virgin hair is like, the Snob Life hair from Ming Lee, or Diamond Virgin hair. And if we look at those different brands, like they have, especially Ming Lee, she has a lot of videos, right? And her videos are really dope, and she's beautiful. And so, people naturally gravitate towards her. But if you go to her YouTube page, you see so many videos, right, of what it is that she's doing. So part of the reason why she's ranking like that is because the more views that she gets on YouTube, the more traffic is going to go to her website, the more people are interested in what it is that she's doing. So I believe that sometimes people find success when they have a strong content campaign, and this is something that should happen organically. Like, it's not, I mean, yeah, you can plan it out, but I believe that when it happens organically, when you're in your lane and you're doing what you love to do. So we're going to go down here to the keywords. I'm not going to keep boring you guys with that. So what are the page's keywords? So some of the keywords for virgin hair would be Malaysian, Brazilian, bundle deals. These are the keywords for this particular brand and Russian blonde. So ombre bundles. These are things that people shop for. These are things that people look for. And again, these are our keywords. So no matter what it is that you're selling, I believe that you should know your keywords. You should know who your top 5 competitors are. You should know who your keyword, what their keywords are, right? If you don't know, there's a website called SpyFu, SPYFU, and it's an analytics tool that a lot of SEO people use in order to peep out the competition. Now, really, there's no competition when it comes to thriving in your lane, but when it comes to SEO, there's always competition. And it's not necessarily a bad thing because we can learn from our competition. You might find that somebody ranks organically who doesn't even sell virgin hair, but they have content out there that's relevant to the terms, and their website has terms on it so many times that it's causing a crawler to make it rank, right? So when it comes to competition, if you don't know who your competitors are, or you can always type in someone who does something similar on SpyFu, and it's going to tell you kind of who the competitors are, what campaign they're using. That's a separate video when it comes to the analytics piece of it. When you're creating your campaign, when you're creating your SEO campaign, part of SEO campaign creation is understanding the keywords that are related to whatever it is that we're doing. Okay, so for this one, I, put the URL, I just put help. I did change it to frequently asked questions, FAQ, but I noticed that when I changed it to that, the old links, because this is actually a website that was created, somebody created the website, and then I came in and I upgraded it, right? So when I changed this, when I changed the URL, we want to be careful when we change our URLs. When I changed the URL, the old page was coming up, and the old page had help on it, and I didn't want people to see the old page whenever they type it in. I wanted them to see the new one, so I changed it back from FAQ to help. I know it's TMI, but so yeah, we have essentially filled all of this out. So now it's saying add advanced SEO capabilities. Our objective, the reason why we're doing this, the reason why we're filling this out is because we're trying to hook this website up to Google Console. Google Console is a tool that gives you the ability to be able to see the traffic on your website. It helps you to see the analytics piece behind it, so you can see like how long people are staying on your website. You can see the bounce rate, the click-through rate. So the bounce rate is the rate at which people don't, like, they come to your website but then they just leave, right? The click-through rate is the rate at which someone clicks through your website. The way your website is built is going to determine like whether or not people are actually functioning and actually like associated with what it is that you're doing. So let me go over here. Now I'm back on the dashboard. I don't know if you guys can see the dashboard. Nope. Okay. So I'm actually back on the dashboard. The dashboard on Wix is where you go in order to try to incorporate your SEO. So let me see if I can try. I like the way Facebook lets you share your screen, but I don't like the way you have to keep like going in and out. So I'm gonna go back out and come back in so you can see the next page that I'm on. Right, and so Instagram, I don't even know what's going on, but again, if you want to know what I'm doing, head over to Digital Marketing Mogul on Facebook, and I'm sharing my screen with everybody so that they can see how to optimize their websites. Share screen. Right. So, let's see, am I live? Go live. Alright. So, I'm back again. I know you guys are like, if she does one more video. So now I'm back again on the dashboard. And so if we're in Wix, it says get found on Google. I love the fact that Wix makes it so easy for you to figure out and find how to get found on Google. It's awesome. They have a tool that's like foolproof. So I'm just walking through so that you guys can see that it's, I promise this is so foolproof. Like, alright, so what's your business site or name? I'm going to type in J Renee here. Okay. J. Renee Hair Company. Okay, so we're gonna go next. Well, this is online. I guess I can share with you guys. I don't know if you can see it. Okay. So it's asking how people would search for you on Google. So I'm just gonna type in Virgin Hair Bundles. So now we're gonna create our SEO plan. And so for you guys who are on Instagram, we're getting started on Wix and we're creating an SEO plan to optimize our website. Why should we optimize our website? We should optimize our website in order to get more traffic. All right, so the thing I love about Wix is that like they have a whole list of different steps that you could take in order to, because sometimes when you're linking stuff to Google, they always give you like a link and you always have to try to make it go back. So I love programs. One of the reasons why I love Wix is because like it gives you the ability to change things and it's kind of gives you the steps that you need, right? So right now we're looking at homepage SEO title. We're changing the homepage SEO description and we're optimizing the homepage content. Okay, so these are the things that we need to do in order to connect to Google. So this is telling us we got a couple red flags here. I don't know if you guys can see these red flags, but it's not, this means that it's not going to give us the ability to update until we change these things, right? So I'm not going to go back and forth on Facebook Live because I don't want to have to keep doing that to y'all. If you guys want to see the full video of it, I will have a full video of it for you so that you can see what I did, where I went, and how I changed it. So right now it's telling us to change the homepage's SEO description. Okay, so it's saying include your business or site name in the description. So that means that we need to go back over to the home page. In order to go to the home page, we go to manage pages. I don't know if you guys can see this. And I'm optimizing the website on the technical end. So this is something that, you know, somebody who builds a website, it's best to do the SEO work like while you're building the website, because then you won't have to do as much SEO work like later. So it's telling us to include the name of the company in the description. So I didn't include J. Renee Hair Company in this description. So I'm just going to include it. J. Renee Company. Okay. So hopefully this suffices what Google was saying. Okay. I hope I didn't lose you guys. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask in Facebook today. All right, so I know in Facebook, where I went to the description before, that's where I'm at. And I'm just adding J. Renee Hair Company to whatever it is that I had on before. I'm going to publish it so that it could save it. Okay, done. Then I'm going to go back to the dashboard and I'm going to refresh it. Okay. All right, so I updated, just told me I'm making progress. So what I did just now, I updated the home page's description. So now we're going to have to optimize the home page content. So what does that mean? Optimize the home page's content. All right, so that means that, sorry, Instagram. Alright, so optimizing the homepage's content means that our content needs to say like something that has to do with our content has to have some type of description as far as what's going on with what it is that we're selling. We have to optimize it. To optimize it, it means that the information that we're saying, like right here, saying use at least one of your keywords in your actual content. Include your business or site name at least once. We're preparing, and then what? Okay, so what happens if we don't do all of this? I know you're probably like, these are a lot of steps. Like, what's going on? I don't understand what's going on. We're optimizing our website. Search engine optimization. So we're optimizing our website so that when the crawlers come through, we can rank higher and get closer to the first page on Google. All right. So in order for us to optimize our website, we have to include at least one of our keywords in our website. And we also have to include the business or site name at least once. So what that means on Wix is that, like, when we go to design our page, even though it seems like it says J Renee here, on Wix, this is a photo. Wait, let me go out and go back in. I don't know. Everybody on Facebook, I have a video that I'm creating with this information. And so I don't want to keep doing like 5 or 6 videos. But yeah, so the slider that I have with the photo with the woman on it, that's actually something that I created in Photoshop. So that's not included with the website content. The logo that's at the top of the website that says J Renee Hair, that's considered a photo. It's not really considered like words because I didn't type the name of the business in here. So I put Rock J Renee and Slay every day, but I didn't put J Renee Hair Company. So what the dashboard is telling me is that I need to include the business or site name at least once on the website. So in order to do that, I know it seems like it sounds complicated, but it's really not. They just want you to go over here. Wait. Somebody made a comment. I can't even see the comment. Okay. So they want us to go over to, oh, you know what? I'm going to go out and come back in so you guys can see what I'm doing because I want you to see how I optimize this website. I don't want you to miss this. So even though on Facebook the videos are chopped up, I'll upload a video of the full tutorial for you guys so you can see it in this not chopped up version. So yeah, I'm recording my screen right now so I can share it with you guys. But Facebook doesn't allow you to like share, navigate different screens. That's the one thing that I don't like. So we're sharing our screen again. Editor. The Wix website editor. So that's what we're sharing here, guys. Alright, so am I live? Oh, nope, not yet. Okay, I'm live then. Okay, so, alright, Facebook, I'm back, and we're optimizing the website here. So, here we have the website, and on the dashboard, it's telling us to include the business and site name. So, that's what I was telling everybody. You guys couldn't see the screen, but J Renee here, this is a photo. This is an image. So, the crawler is not going to count this as content. Where it says Malaysian mink, we don't get credit for the keywords on that because this is a slide that I created in Photoshop and I typed all that information in Photoshop. So that's not going to count. When it says Rock J Renee, it doesn't say J Renee Hair Company, so that doesn't count. So what it's telling us is in order for us to connect our website to the Google console, we need to optimize the content. So it doesn't say J Renee Hair Company anywhere here. So in order for us to do that, it's so simple. Like we're just adding a text block that says J Renee Hair Company so that when the crawler goes through, it gets it. Like so right here, I just let me turn this to white for you guys. Let me make this white. Okay, so it's J Renee Hair Company.com. I'm just gonna put like the website in here. Right now, and then see, I know a lot of times things seem so difficult, but they're not. Like, it's just telling us to put J. Renee Hair Company in the website somewhere so that when the crawler goes through, it knows, like, it recognizes what it is that we're doing. So now, right now, I'm just stretching it out. Just gonna put it at the bottom. Just like that. So we're optimizing right now. I'm gonna go back to the dashboard, and again, I'm gonna have a full video. I might put it up on Vimeo or something like that, so you guys can see the whole thing. But I'm gonna refresh it now. Hold on. First, before I do that, I'm gonna publish it so it goes through, so it saves the changes. And it's so funny because Google, like the Wix, has a built-in monitor that can tell you whether or not you have it right. And that's the thing I like about it, because if without Wix, we would be trying to optimize the content and we might get like a error message from Google and not even know, like, why is Google doing this to me? Like, why am I not able to see what's going on? Then we go to the editor. Let me go back to the dashboard. So I'm going to refresh it because I did put the business names on there. So now I got the check mark for that. Alright, so now it's saying connect your site to Google. And I know people on Facebook Live can't see it right now, but again, I'm going to post the content so you guys can see. Like, alright, so guys, like, we're at the end of this. Like, we're about to legit connect this website to the Google console. So I have a couple side notes that I want to share with you guys, okay? So this is really quick and simple the way I'm doing this, but I want you to get good, healthy habits for your website. We have our websites. You know, sometimes we're really excited about just telling people who we are and what we do, what our brand is, what we're about. But I want to admonish, you know, you to make sure that we're putting good content out there and not just like putting like, the more that we put like the name of our company on our website, the more it's gonna be quote unquote optimized. The more that and then we didn't even get into backlinking. So I know this is like probably really geeky talk to you because you're like, what is she talking about? Like, what is optimization? Why do I need to optimize my website page? What is SEO? What is going on? Like, what are keywords? But these are all things that can help you. Like, a lot of times people think that they could click a button. And it's so funny to me because, like, website service providers make it to where, like, you click this button and they make you think that your website is optimized by clicking a button. No, it doesn't work like that. Like, you have to go in and connect it to like a Google console. And you also, I believe you can hook up Wix to Google Analytics. Now, Squarespace, you get your analytics fairly easy without having to put the code in. Google gives you a code to put in order to, like, if you're signed up with Google Analytics, they give you a code. You go over it, you put the code in to your Google account, and you link your website to Google. I believe Wix has a program similar to the SEO where you can kind of, you know, hook it up to Google Analytics. If you don't, especially if you have a Wix site, if you do not go and manually add the SEO component and connect it to Google, if you don't go manually add it to Google Analytics, you're not going to know how much traffic you're getting. Like, you just won't. So it's important to do these extra steps. A lot of times we look on the front end and we want our website to be nice and shiny and fly and fresh and stuff like that. But it's important to go onto the back end and do the things that are going to make the most sense. Like, if we have a business and we're only getting 100 hits per month, like, if we don't optimize our site, we're not going to know like how many people are coming to the site. So, you know, if we're selling something, if we're selling a new product, without knowing the amount of traffic, it's important to know traffic. Now, I know the ultimate analytic is sales. Like, sales are going to tell you. But it's also good to know, you know, where your traffic is coming from. It's also good to know, like, is your traffic coming from Instagram or is your traffic coming from a Google search? Because, you know, with that information, when it comes to analytics, we know what our audience is asking for, how they're getting our information, and where we should invest in ads. In some cases, it might make more sense to invest in Google ads. Some cases, it might make more sense to invest in Facebook and Instagram ads, depending on where the traffic is already gravitating from organically. So that's why analytics are key. So part of analytics is connecting to Google so that we can. Now some people are against it. They, have their own feelings about it. But I'm about to connect this to Google so we can see what's going on, right? So, now it's asking us. So then after this, you will just go to whatever account that you have, whatever Google account that you have in order to connect to Wix. Now, this is actually a website for one of my clients, so it might not allow me to um, upload it, but I'll try to see. So right now it's saying connecting your site. Again, Facebook, I know you're probably still on the other page. You will get a chance to see the video. I'll post it in Vimeo so that you can see the video of it. But right now it says connecting your site. Get ready, your site will be listed on Google search results soon. So just for me, a rule of thumb would be to first connect your site to Google and then connect your business to Google. Guys, if you connect your business to Google and you upload like your name, address, and phone number for your business, like it's gonna do so much for your Google search results. Like it makes it so much more easier if they know like who you are and what you're selling and where you're at. They will like boost the information for you. They'll practically show people, whoever is looking for whatever it is that you're doing, like where you are. So this is going to give you, like, it's going to make you reputable as a brand, and it's also going to give you information, the opportunity to be able to go in and connect with those people looking for the things you sell. So I always recommend that people sign up with Google Business, right? So now I just received an email from Google. It's saying Google Search Consulting. Your Wix homepage has been indexed by Google, right? So it says we can preview it on the search. We can go to the SEO guide. Building up your Google presence and getting found by keywords may take time, but you can help by working on your SEO. Check out Wix's SEO guide. Right, so we just linked this website to Google Console, which was the whole purpose of this tutorial. Now, they have some more steps to optimize your site pages for SEO. This is step 2. So now they're saying update the contact info on the home page, the social links not connected. So we will go in. This client doesn't have, I think there's like a Facebook page, but there's no and this is further confirms, like I say this all the time. I know people probably think I'm crazy, like what is she talking about? This is what I say all the time. The social media is free. The more links you have, the more social media accounts you have connected to your business, the higher your business is going to rank organically for its own namesake. But the content that you produce is going to also rank. So when you add keywords, even hashtags are a part. Like people say, and it like kind of irks me when people say hashtags are irrelevant. Hashtags are not irrelevant. Hashtags are like keywords on steroids for social media, and they help. It all helps link your business, whatever it is that you're doing, to the subject matter for specific keywords. So right here, it says social links are not connecting on your page. Update the contact info on the home page. Update the contact us page's SEO title. These are all things that and that's the thing I love about Wix, because it walks you through step by step. And this is further optimization, all of these different things. So really the purpose of this, I'm not going to go through all of this. Like it's saying update the contact info on the home page. So add your contact info. Let me see. Wix menus and pages, choose page, edit your contact info. And this is the thing I love about. So they just want you to enter your contact info on the page. So let's say you got your site connected to Google, and I'm not really going to go too far deep into this. They just want you to put your information on the page. So even if I wanted to just do jreneehaircompany@gmail.com. Underneath here, let's go to edit text. They just want the information to be in the box and on the page. So, company@gmail.com. Okay, that's all. And they want you to, like, if you have an address, put your address. And if you have a phone number, to put your phone number. Because all of that is going to, when people in your zip code and people in your area are looking for you, if your website is optimized, it's going to make it easier for them to find you. So, this is all relevant because we don't want to just be having websites out here. We don't want to just be entrepreneurs, like want to be entrepreneurs, but not really entrepreneurs. And we have websites and we have this and this and that, but nothing's really working out because nobody can find our site. Guys, I have been on that side of the fence. Like, I have created websites for people who have been authors, owners of nonprofit organizations, and can't figure out why people can't find their site. The number one thing that I see is people blocking themselves by boxing themselves into their own sphere of influence when we were made to be influential beyond our own circles, right? So we want to impact the world. We want to impact the whole entire world. So we don't want to limit ourselves. So in order to not limit ourselves, we optimize our websites. We give ourselves the ability to reach out to other groups of people who we normally wouldn't be, connected with. So I just added, and you guys in Google can't see, but I just added the contact information. It was easy as me putting in an email. So it's saying social links on the homepage, you're not connected. Update contact us pages, SEO, title. So let's go over here and see. And so for you guys on Facebook who can't see what I'm doing, I'm just optimizing this website right now. That's all I'm doing. So it told me to go to contact us. Let's see what it says over here. So I went to manage pages. Now I'm clicking on this little ellipse, what they call it. And so now I'm going over to page SEO to see. It's telling us to update the SEO information. Oh, I thought it was. Keep it different from other pages. Okay, so business site name and title is a good length. But it says to keep it different from other pages. So let me see what they recommend. Contact us, Company. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with what they recommend and put over here as a page name. So they don't want us to put. Now I'm not gonna lie to you. I did copy and paste, and they tell us not to do that. So if you want, you can follow this format. They put contact us, and then they put jreneehaircompany.com. So for the home page, I'll put home, jreneehaircompany.com. For shop, I could put shop, jreneehaircompany.com, and so on and so forth. Policy, jreneehaircompany.com, and all of this is going to work out for the good, and it's all going to work together. So frequently asked questions, jreneehaircompany.com. The more that we create these different scenarios, the more that we can create more links. And when we go through and we create our links, if they don't match, that's better because it gives us more links. Instead of me having one link that says J. Renee Hair Company for a page title, I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 links. Okay, so yeah, and it all works together for the good. But I'm not going to bore you guys with this. This is pretty self-explanatory. I know it's something that a lot of people just kind of skip over, but when we do it right, I gotta publish it. When we do it right, it works. You know what I'm saying? Like, it works when it comes to optimization. It makes it more reputable, and it's kind of like I was saying before, filling out a job application. If you fill out a job application and you leave stuff blank, like your work history, then it's like, how is it going to work out? Are they going to call you back? That's kind of how Google is. Like, if you respect them, they'll respect you. You know, if you put the information in for them, they'll make sure that you're good on your side. So optimize the contact us page is content. All right. So they want me to add a keyword to the contact us page. Add at least one of your keywords. And you guys who are on Facebook, I'm going back and forth between the dashboard page. I didn't want to keep making more videos because I know you guys are probably like, why should you keep making more videos? So right now it's telling me to, let's see, let me see the keywords. Do I have keywords here? Oh, the page's content. Okay. So they want us to add a keyword to the contact us page. And they make it sound so difficult, but really they just want us to put a keyword on the page's content. So I'm gonna hit them with the good old footer text. Let me see. So I'm gonna add a text. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'll try it. Okay, so it is kind of tedious, but it'll pay off in the end. And it does take a while. Like when you do an SEO update and you're optimizing your site, it takes a while. So you might as well be making some content while you're waiting for your optimization vibe to catch up. Like, for sure. Okay, I'm going back and forth. So let's refresh it and see if it works. No, it didn't. Did I publish it? Let me see if I publish it again. Okay. Nope, it didn't work. So we got to choose one of the keywords on here. But you guys get what I'm saying. So the thing again I love about Wix is that it tells you like exactly what you need to do to go to the next step. And I'm so close to this last step. Like I'm just gonna copy and paste one of the keywords on here just to get it to go. Optimizing this site. So I'm going back to manage pages. Contact us. Another way that you can get content on here, because we don't, okay, so there are rules and regulations when it comes to this type of stuff. So we want to make sure that it's like not us just putting words up there, but that we're actually making sentences, because like the computer and the crawler can tell based on like what you put. So I tried to put the name of the company down here, but I'll put yours. Okay, so I'll put shop R. Brazilian hair bundle deals today. Hair bundle. Let me just put that there. Publish here. And it's really easy to optimize your information when you are creating like articles and blogs. That's why blogs are so bomb, because they give you the ability to optimize your content while still sharing content. It doesn't seem weird at all. It doesn't seem forced. It just flows. Like that's why I love blogs. I love things that give you ability to share. But you guys get the gist of what I'm saying. This one's giving me a little bit of grief, but I'll figure it out. But yeah, so the main purpose of this video was to connect to Google, which we did. And so we could go further into optimization in another video if you find it helpful. But I do want to thank you for your time. It's been about 43 minutes with this. So I want to thank you for your time. I hope that you were able to figure out how to optimize your website on the back end. There's still a whole lot of things that you can do to optimize your website and to increase your website traffic. Some of it has to do with the website. Some of it has to do with your marketing and branding strategy. But what I'm going to do is pause. I'm going to push pause and come back. And oh, I'm sorry, Instagram. I didn't even. Like, I didn't even. Oh, hey. Somebody came and left. So I didn't even like let you guys know on Instagram that I'm actually live on Facebook right now. and I'm doing a live demonstration of what it takes to optimize your website. I know this is a very long video to watch if you're not like on the front end being able to see everything. I've been recording this video, so I will be uploading it on social media. Now, this is particularly for a Wix website. If you are using a different server, but you want to know how to optimize your site, this is something that I actually do for businesses and business owners. Show them how to optimize your websites to get more traffic. It doesn't happen overnight, but if you put in best practices, it will happen. Okay, so somebody telling you they can optimize your website in a month or a week, they're lying. The only way you can really optimize your website that fast is if you invest in Google ads. And if you don't have, like I said, between $500 and $1,000 to $5,000 to invest, then you should go with content. You should straight go with content, because content is free. As long as you're consistent, you will rank. So hopefully, like I was saying, you guys found some information from this. My consultations are on www.digitalmarketmogul.net. If you're struggling with getting traffic to your site, if you want to even sign up to see how to be able to measure traffic to your site, those are the type of things that I specialize in. Today is Marketing Monday. I know I was kind of late, but I did pop in. And so, yes, it was a pleasure coming in, popping in, seeing you guys. And I will be uploading the replay either like tomorrow sometime. But again, thank you so much for popping in. If you need help with your SEO, if you need help getting traffic to your website, let me know. Sign up for a consultation. The reason why I'm doing this like this is because my consultations are kind of high because of the value that I bring to the table. So, knowing that and knowing that there's still people who might want to be able to have access to this information, I'm just sharing it with you guys because off of GP. So that's what it is. I am so happy and thankful that you guys popped in to watch this video. And if you have any other questions, please feel free to DM me on. You can DM me on Instagram. You can DM me on Facebook. I'm about to go lay down. So thank you guys so much. Oh, if you have not done so already, sign up for my newsletter at www.digitalmarketingmogul.net, www.digitalmarketingmogul.net. It's in a link in my Instagram, and I will type it into Facebook. If you sign up for the freebie, which is a toolkit of the Master Your Marketing Toolkit, you'll be automatically signed on to my list. So if I'm doing Marketing Monday, sometimes I'll do a prompting and what's going on there? Okay. Yeah, my phone died. Sometimes I will do a prompting and I'll let people know like what we're going to talk about on Marketing Monday. So if you sign up for the freebie, you'll be on that list. And so yeah, I'm about to go, guys, but I love you guys. And I hope you have a good night. And I will see you next Marketing Monday. Alright, so go ahead and get your freebie. Rewatch the video. Take notes. Keep an eye out on the Digital Marketing Mogul Facebook page so that you can see the video fully through. So that if there was a part that you missed, you'll be able to see it all the way through. So I love you guys. And I will see you next Monday. Bye-bye. Whew.